Whoops.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Microphone check 1 2 1 2. If you don't know this podcast, it's cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin and Bruce. I'm your host, Octavius Rowe. That's Vince.
Yo.
Welcome to the Judgment Podcast, episode 52. See, boom, I actually remembered. How you feel?
With both hands.
Of course, I don't need to know your masturbation routine. I just want to know how you feel, like mentally and stuff.
I thought you were looking for some tips.
That's pause.
This is all wrong. How dare you?
What's wrong with you?
Right.
What's wrong with you?
Ain't nothing wrong with me, man. What's wrong with you?
Anywho's it. Once again, I'm Donnie. That's Vince. And it's Monday, y'all. And you're probably wondering what the hell are you guys doing potted on a Monday?
They don't know it's a Monday. The only reason why they know is because you said something.
Well, I have on a shirt that says Monday.
Oh. Well. So what? So you can only wear Taco Tuesday shirts on Tuesday?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it fits the narrative of the day.
So if you'd only wear a shirt that had Thor on it on Thursday?
Yes.
Okay.
Like on Taco Tuesday, you either wear shirts with tacos on it or titties, because it's also Titty Tuesday. Round of applause for titties. Titties is universally loved. When you really think about it, who doesn't love titties?
I mean, I'm sure it's somebody, but
I mean, even if you're gay, you love titties. That doesn't mean you want to do anything sexual with them. But you like to look at
let's
them.
appreciate them. Well,
It's a very
that's a piece of beer right there. Look at those.
It's nice. It's nice. It's a TV show we can all agree on.
Oh my gosh.
Titties. Like,
Got milk?
yeah. How you like your titties?
With both hands.
I didn't say how you feel. Of course you do that.
Mm-hmm.
But are you like one of those guys that like the chicks with the monster areolas?
No, I don't really. Well, I don't know. I'm more of a butt guy.
I'm starting to enjoy some good cheeks. Like, you know, a nice little rump shaker.
Mm-hmm.
I will never say that word again. God, I felt old.
Check, baby, 1, 2.
Yeah. Like, nah. What if she got like a hard face with a great ass? Yeah, we know you hitting.
How dare you?
What's wrong with you? Now, if you look closely at his face.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
This is all wrong. How dare you?
In case you was wondering, we have new sounds. Oh, speaking of people with hard in the face. Oh, I gotta set this up. Oh boy. I gotta really set this up. Hold on, where is it? No. See, because what I'm about to do, Protect black women. Even when they get bricked in the face,
And even when they didn't.
you protect them. Protect black women
From themselves.
and from others. And now we gonna protect black women some more. The ones who see imaginary babies, call the police and disappear for 3 days.
Damn.
You protect them. Even the ones who shoot themselves in the foot. Protect black women. Protect them.
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Get your ass up. I just want to hit a random button. So, first topic of the day is the stone face killer. Brick by brick. Off-white bricks. All white bricks.
All in the face.
She's a brick house. Mighty. Just letting it all hang out. Yeah, we talking about you. Solid as a rock.
Upside the head.
Hello? Is it me you're looking for?
With a brick upside the face. That's horrible.
I thought you was going to say you took a brick to the eye.
Right. That's horrible. So, turns out that the lady who was going around saying how there were a bunch of guys who didn't protect her from getting hit in the face with a brick, she was lying.
And guess who all knew that? Our black asses. We all knew.
Turns out
Turns out.
that she had some type of allergic reaction to some type of cosmetic thing she was doing or whatever, and that's why her face was swollen, and she was using that as a scam to get money from anyone who would send her money. She made like, what, $30,000?
40.
$40,000 this time.
This time.
This is like the third time she's
This is
done
the
that.
third time she's done this.
So I'm assuming at some point it's going to happen again. Don't encourage her.
Don't encourage her, y'all.
Just don't even look at it. It's like, oh, this lion. Oh man.
First of all, you gotta tell people like that to kick rocks.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That like the three piggies started off with wood and straw before they got to the bricks. You know, we all followed the yellow brick road. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now. This is like OJ the Juice Man had a whole album about bricks. Whipping on a baby. Jeezy would never do bricks like this. In the NBA, they shoot bricks.
I mean, like Shaq shooting free throws.
Yes. That means at least half the time he's going to brick.
I thought he was horrible at free throws. I thought it was less than that.
I was trying to give him half, but you right. But even then,
With all that time, he should have got better at some point. My goodness, like I don't.
you
know.
would think she got better at lying.
Damn. I was talking about the whole Shaq thing, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't appreciate that whole thing. And I mean, look, it would be one thing if
You should have known that she was lying. That she took a clean ass brick to the face and still had the nerve to pick up the phone.
no blood too.
No blood. You took a brick to your shit. There was no blood. Everybody looking at you like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? And then you put out videos prior with a mask on. So you probably already had the nugget on your shit. And then they said you was trying to start fights with another chick. And apparently she was about to give your ass the bolos. You're already on camera getting checked by a chick. I was watching MTR.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to him. Our channel small as hell, but I love that brother.
Mm-hmm.
Love his channel. But shouts out to MTR. He put out a video of her in a hotel arguing with a white lady because they said she was probably smoking weed and they wanted her out, and she was being loud and belligerent per usual. And she tried to pull the race card. She did everything. She checked every box of racism. The gaslighting, the action words, all of that. She did it all. She checked all her boxes just to fail. Mm-hmm. And then she ran into Keisha.
Right.
Now, in the black community, let me tell you something about Keishas. In the black community, any chick named Keisha, she has at least 3 brothers that she grew up with. She knows how to throw hands. She's also toxic as fuck, can cook great, and her pussy is tighter than a verse from J. Cole. Like, her pussy gives you the I miss you hug all the time.
Damn.
That's who Keisha is in our community. She will destroy a relationship with her wifey material actions, knowing good and goddamn well she toxic as fuck. But you love her. Well, she ran into one of those. And Keisha had enough of her shit. And Keisha looked at her and said simply, do you want to take this outside? She pulled out quicker than a losing president candidate. She was out that bitch quick. She was gone. She said she looked like Red Daddy on Friday. You want some of this?
Right.
Nope. No. You want some of this, old man? No. We up here trying to mess with them nice people.
Right.
That's how she looked. You want to box me?
How dare you?
Protect black women.
How dare you?
What's wrong with you?
This is all wrong.
I know. It's all wrong. But, Boosie.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Protect the women's. Believe all women's. Trust all women's.
What is a woman?
I don't know. I'm no biologist. Last time I checked, it's a woman. There's one with a vagina.
Well, go ahead.
Of a JJ who can produce children. Unless it's something medical going on, but you still have a vajayjay. You know, they have certain chromosomes that we don't. Their bone structures are different than ours.
Well, we have chromosomes that they don't.
We have chromosomes that they don't, and our bone structure is also different. They have wider hips opposed to us. We do not have that. You know, just figured I use, biology, science, things like that. But, but yeah, brick lady. Brick by brick. Shooting bricks. All white bricks. Off-white bricks. Mrs. 17.5. Yeah. That sounded horrible.
It did.
But yeah. But yeah, turns out she was lying. See, this is all your fault, Juicy Smollett. If your ass wouldn't have got jumped this subway, we wouldn't have to deal with none of this. Look what your lying ass caused. You see what I'm saying? Gay community, y'all gotta hold that L because he's a part of y'all crew. Yeah, he black, but he's also half white and fully gay.
Oh, what?
What? He ain't half gay.
Right. Get out.
He says, I'm going to be gay on Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays.
Get out.
Hump day? Hump gay?
How dare you? This is all wrong.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Fuck Hansel and Gretel. We got Boosie and Greta. Oh, shit. But yeah, it was a hoax, y'all. It was a travesty. We've been bamboozled. It sucks. Cause it's just like it's too much of a movement saying believe all women, and they get clearly caught lying.
What the thing is, how can you believe all women when women are human? Humans lie.
Yes.
So you should probably figure out what the actual facts are, other than just believing people. Like, we need to check to see if what they said was true, and then we do what's necessary. But look, you can't just believe everybody because not everybody tells the truth.
Kind of like old girl with the dude from that '70s show.
What? Okay, I don't know a whole bunch about that.
Well, he got sentenced to 30 years.
I heard that part.
For SA or grape.
Mm-hmm.
But they had no physical proof.
Mm-hmm.
It was just their word versus his.
How were they able to prosecute them?
I don't know.
No, I'm saying, look, I mean, if he did it, he should
If
go
he
away.
did, yes, he definitely should go away.
And they found that he did. Okay. But I'm just saying, like,
No, I don't think they really found out that he did. It was literally her word versus his.
no, but it was two.
There was two chicks.
Yeah.
But I don't get how you have no type of evidence and
Oh, well, if you knew the groups that were associated with what was happening,
yeah, I know,
some
right?
people suppress certain things. I don't want to mention it because I don't want to get sued by them. But, we don't want to bring them up.
Right.
But the thing is,
For something that happened a quote unquote decade ago?
I thought it was longer ago than that.
Might have been.
Like 20 years
I'm
ago.
gonna be honest with you. I think it should be a statute of limitations on that. Honestly, I think you should be allowed up to a year because that's too heinous of an act for you to sit on that secret for
Yeah. Well, okay.
that long.
Think about it like that. I don't think that there should be a statute of limitations. However, I do think that as soon as something like that happens, you need to go and get one of those kits
Yeah,
that they used, or something like that to document what happened.
Right.
And to be fair, not everybody knows about that type of thing, but most people who watch television know about things that need to happen. So, I mean, if something like that happens, you go right away and you tell someone to make sure that the other person, so that you and everyone else involved receives justice.
right. Because, like I said, nobody should be doing that to women at all.
But the thing is, holding that information back. I know, like, it was orchestrated to be held back. But I'm saying, like, if it happens to one person, even if they feel bad about it, they need to tell somebody.
Right.
So that there's a record of it happening, so it won't happen to someone after them. Right. And that's all I'm getting at.
No.
But I don't know if it should be a statute of limitations. But I mean, like 10 or 15
it's
years
getting
should
out
be
of
the-
hand. How does a man fight something that happened 20 years ago? You see what I'm saying? It's almost impossible. It's the same thing that happened to Bill Cosby. How was he able to fight something that happened 30, 40 years ago? That's why I say it's a should be a statute. How are you able to fight that?
Well, look, the whole thing that would happen with him, they said that he did something wrong, which technically, based off of certain levels of morality, that's true. However, at the time, it was something that was legal. Just like slavery was legal at some point and it's bad now, but I mean, there are people who were benefiting from the benefits of slavery.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I don't know. It's look, something happened a long time ago that was heinous, and there's nothing we could do to stop it or change what happened. At best, we could go forward and make amends and improve and whatever else it is. But the thing is, if someone goes out and says something, but the thing is, there's no proof or evidence of certain things happening so many years ago. At least tell somebody, write a letter from that time, something, because
something like
I'm saying, even if you don't actually send it to someone, write a letter saying this is what happened at this time, something. So at least you can say, I wrote it back then. Here's the letter that I wrote. I mean, it still doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it's more than nothing.
Right. It's more than just going off your word, because it seems like the longer you wait, the more less credible it becomes.
And the thing is, look, doing what those people were accused of doing, that stuff is horrible. And I don't condone that type of thing. As a matter of fact,
nobody on the Judgment Podcast condones that type of behavior.
As a matter of fact, people who do that type of thing needs to be handled.
That's a fact.
I'm saying
that's a fact.
Whatever that means, they need to be handled. And what I'm getting at is that, but in order to make sure that justice is served, you need to make sure that you help.
Right.
I'm just saying, because, look.
You got to do what you can to help the situation. Like, I feel like when you waiting 20 years, I understand it's like a traumatic experience. I get it. But at the same time, you got to put those fuckers away. Because you're only giving them power by allowing them to continue to be free.
Right.
Knowing that they did this to you.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, that whole 28 kind of loses credibility to me. That's why I say it should be a statute of limitations, just because of that. Because that's too heinous of an act for you to sit down on. That's a double entendre. For that long.
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Who needs Hansel and Greta when you got Boosie and Greta? Yeah. But all jokes aside, that's no, you should do that. Don't wait no damn 20 years. Don't wait 30 years to get this. No. Don't be the boy who cried wolf. No, put that person away. Don't allow that person to get famous, make millions, become world renowned, well respected, and then you just come out of nowhere. Because then, one, you look bitter. Look bitter as fuck.
It looks like you're trying to take them down.
And it looks like you're trying to take them down. And in today's society, they're automatically allowed to believe that.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp, Brian Nichols.
Oh man, Emmett Till.
Yeah, Emmett Till, damn near the originator. He's not the only one, but that's the one that made world news. Romeo from Steve Harvey Show.
Yeah.
Tell that to them. You can't tell Romeo because he died behind that. You can't walk up to Brian Nichols and say that.
Man.
The Duke lacrosse team. Believe our women, huh? You believe Casey Anthony? Just figured out acts. You believe her? So, I don't want to hear that shit. Believe who? In the Bible, you couldn't even listen to God. What makes you think you was going to listen to anybody else? He ain't even believe you. He put you here.
Damn.
Because they want to bring up white Jesus all the time. Only God can judge me. Yeah. You knew what the fuck you was doing. He knew what you was doing.
Right.
Sit there. Shut up. Shut up. But yeah. Break lady was lying. Like, you literally just watched the chick call the police, create a story about an imaginary baby that was never seen and disappeared for 3 days. And when you look at the interview, you can see it in her father's eyes. He knew she was lying. The father knew. I didn't think he wanted to be on camera. He says, I know this heifer lying. I know my daughter. This heifer's lying. There's certain things your parents just know about you. And they get it right all the time. There's at least one thing your parents know, that if anybody does this certain type of thing, I know it's your ass. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. My mama literally told me yesterday, she says, Donnie, you the only person I know that'll get over people and then pay them back.
Well, that's not a bad thing.
Right. It's not a bad thing. Yeah, I pulled the fast one on you, but you're getting it back. You're getting it back. At 100% of the people I've ever gotten over on got it back tenfold. Like, it could be a complete lie what I'm saying. But when I tell you I'm going to have it, I'm going to have it, and I'm going to give you interest on it. Because that's just me. I don't like doing it. It's not something I enjoy.
I call shenanigans.
No, it's not.
I think you love it.
I don't. Because you're my friends, and I love y'all. So I don't like doing that. But at the same time, I know for a fact I'm going to get you back. I know for a fact that I am. I done said plenty of shenanigans to people. I think I did it like once to Boom. It was some complete shenanigans. I knew what I needed the money for. I just couldn't tell him that. And when he gave it to me, what I do, he'll tell you I gave it back to him tenfold. Tenfold. A lot of my dark times, I give Boom credit for pulling me out of those shits. Because Boom has had my back for a very long time.
It's good.
So, you know, but like I said, I try to make sure that the person doesn't feel like they've fast one pulled on them. Nah, I didn't pull a fast one on you.
So you're a con artist. You're a con artist.
To a certain extent, yeah.
But at least you're honest.
Yeah, but I also want to be a politician anyway.
Oh, okay.
I've been a part of the government living for 37 years. For the better part, 33 years of my life, all I knew was government shit. My dad's been part of the government for 33 years. So I've been around a lot of government people. So of course I picked up some habits. My dad used to ask me how I learned how to lie. I'm like, nigga, you been in the government for 33 years.
From you.
Right.
I learned it from watching you.
I seen you lie for 33 years. When I was lying as a teenager, that was practice runs. The ones I got caught and got my ass beat for was practice runs. Now I'm way better at it.
Right.
I'm damn near a politician. I can blow sunshine up your ass and you won't know it.
Prove it.
How dare you?
What's wrong with you?
Right.
How dare you tell me to prove it?
This is all wrong.
What the fuck, man? Boosie.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Nigga, man. Yeah. Good stuff.
Right.
All right. Speaking of politicians.
Oh boy.
What's Joe Biden? Your mans.
He ain't my man's.
Who mans is this?
I have no idea. But apparently his constituents think he's like the best thing since sliced bread. He's like the greatest president we've ever had. Which, are we watching the same stuff?
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Pretty much. And I'm like, he obviously is in mental decline right now.
Boy.
I mean,
We just watched his mans hit the reset button in the middle of an interview.
Yeah. Like, he obviously has some mental decline, but people are saying he doesn't. I'm like, dude, are you not paying attention? Like,
You're not paying attention.
And the thing is, and this is people who I know are people who pay attention, but it's like, are you ignoring it? Like, I don't know.
People can hate Donald Trump all they want.
And as it was, technically, he wasn't a politician.
He was never a politician.
Because he actually, like, a lot of the stuff that they would say, like, I don't know if you ever noticed, but when
you put a businessman in a room full of politicians.
So that as it was, think about it like this: whenever a politician is asked a question, they never actually answer the question. They'll say words that have some type of meaning that's more like a generality, but they don't actually say anything. Trump, however, if you asked him, or better yet, like if you were to ask random politicians, what color is the sky? Well, as it is, from now on, we're going to pay attention to how the sky exists and it's as the clouds that it has, and as it, like, you're not saying anything about colors. We ask you, what color is the sky? If you ask Donald Trump, oh yeah, it's blue. I'm saying.
They like.
This is all wrong.
Yeah. It's
and
like,
we're like.
How dare you?
pretty much. And the thing is, look, I know a lot of people don't like him, but they literally just don't like him. It's not that
They don't like him. Like, listen, I couldn't stand Trump sometimes either. But I will say this. At least I knew who the racists were, and my pockets was fat.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, a lot of people are saying that Trump is racist. I don't have any evidence of that. I would like it.
I would like the evidence, but I don't see it.
No. But the thing is, like, being a jerk, asshole, yeah.
Yeah.
A capitalist, yeah. Racist, no.
Nah.
Look,
He's
look,
1,000% a capitalist.
yes. So if he doesn't care about race, he cares more about if you have money.
Truth.
So a lot of the stuff that people were saying, I didn't see.
Yeah.
And look, you say, oh, well, he said this about this. Like, well, look, I'm not going to say this stuff because apparently if you say what he said, then apparently you're racist, but he didn't say this.
Donald Trump ain't never called me nigger.
Oh, my gosh. We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444gmail.com. Dontavius?
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Look, I'm just... but it's like, it's almost like, and the thing is, I'm not really on either side.
I'm really not.
But because I'm not on either side, I can see the lies that both sides are saying.
Right. Like,
and some of the stuff isn't adding up. Like, so you're saying he doesn't have mental decline?
right. 2 + 2 is not equaling 4 right now. Like, it's just, this shit is definitely not added up. Like, you can look at this man and tell he's in decline. We just like I said, we just watched his man's hit factory reset in the middle of an interview. He literally just went
Right.
like he hit factory reset mid interview. They don't. A politician never answers a question directly.
Nope.
A businessman will.
Yes. But it just so happened that people didn't like what he was saying. But I think it's more along the lines.
He just showed the sensitivity in America.
Well, that too. But I think it's more along the lines that people don't like him as a person. Not necessarily that he did anything super bad. But yeah, he's a jerk. I get it. I mean,
and I don't even know what they're charging him for now. It's amazing how they can bring up all these charges on Trump and not once charge Hunter Biden for what he did. And there's evidence that he actually did it.
Yeah.
Like there's
and the thing is, they keep saying that there's no evidence that Biden had anything to do with any of his business meetings. But yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying, this is me, that if I were going to do what they were doing, I would make it so it seemed like there was no connection also. Because if there was a connection, then they'd be able to say there was a connection. But guess what? As long as like, oh, hey, I'm talking to my father. Here, talk to him. All right, cool, bam. There's no connection because Hunter made the call, or the call was going to him. So yes, there's no connection that you can, or should I say, there's no connection that you can prove, is what I'm saying.
right.
But just like somehow the Ukraine got $44 billion that didn't exist previous to that, because I'm just trying to wonder why we have poverty in the U.S., why we have homelessness in the U.S., why we have all these people who are dying like there's all this stuff, and not to mention the fact of what happened in Maui recently with all the wildfires. But the thing is, somehow they didn't want to hardly put any money into that. They put $10 million into that, and the thing is, they don't want to put more because they were saving that for the Ukraine, even though we were in distress right now. That makes no sense to me.
And not all of Ukraine fucks with us.
And not to mention the fact that I'm not saying that people shouldn't be helped. What I'm saying is the fact that as soon as something happened, bam, the money went right over the $44 billion, bam. But there are veterans who are trying to make bills. They're trying to make ends
Like
meet,
you've taken
bills. They have all the medical stuff and everything, and homelessness. But somehow we still have homelessness in the U.S., but they got $44 billion. Okay.
$44 billion.
And I'm not saying that it was,
But yet you tax us out the wahoo.
Yeah. Because they want to give money to other people.
Because you want to give money to other people. But yet we're sitting here fucked up.
Yep.
The lowest in education.
Oh, my gosh.
Our roads, our streets are trash. Our police are trash. Our military men and women are getting treated like shit.
Pretty much.
You serve in this country just to get your fucking grave spat on by some motherfucker who's never picked up a rifle in his life. You out here earning badges for a country that barely gives a damn about you.
Weak.
Like Joe Louis served this country in his prime. Came back in the same country he served, took everything from him.
Yeah.
He died flat broke. And I thank Frank Sinatra for helping him out. But this is how our government treats us. We sit here, serve your weak ass president. We go out, kill thousands upon thousands of people. And guilty or not, this is all alleged, supposedly, hearsay, fake news.
Right.
But we gotta come home and deal with misgendering people and getting felonies for that.
Felonies. Oh my gosh.
Felonies for that. We gotta come home.
But the thing is,
and deal with these weirdo fucking teachers.
Listen, at some point, I don't know exactly when. At some point in the future, they're gonna get rid of that, not because it's right or wrong, but because technically, that goes against free speech.
What?
Getting a felony for misgendering someone.
It shouldn't even be.
Well, I know, but I'm saying, but based off the nature of the way it is, at some point it's going to get pulled down because it's going against the First Amendment.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, well, I mean, look, you might be angry about it, about somebody saying something about you, but someone going to jail for it makes about as much sense as someone being aggressively homosexual.
Yeah.
What was it like in what country is that where I'm sorry, aggravated homosexuality. You can go to jail for that. At minimum, go to jail. And I'm like, but I don't know what they mean by that because I was trying to figure out what they meant by aggravated homosexuality. I'm saying, like, that didn't make any sense to me. Like, aggravated.
Your gayness is aggravating me.
Oh my gosh! But I'm saying, like,
Your gayness.
This is all wrong. How dare
no.
you?
Well, I'm saying, like if you have battery versus aggravated battery, it seems like it's more to it. So it's like if it's aggravated homosexuality, I don't know what that means. The meaning escapes me.
I don't know what it is.
But the thing is, where people,
I know a lot of people that's aggravated by gay people right now.
Damn. Damn well, that's not what I meant.
I know. I wasn't even trying to get on the subject of them. Like, sometimes I can understand why Marshall said, well, we keep talking about them, but shit, they always in the news. You can't avoid it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't want to talk about their asses, real talk. I just rather them just live their lives and shut the fuck up. But apparently none of us can do that right now because we keep putting our personal shit outside. Like, when I kept my personal business to myself, nigga, I was at peace.
Mm-hmm.
Living low key is great.
It is.
Living low key is great. Because what's so important about your sex life that needs to be told to other people?
Well, they have no personality other than that.
Like, well, say that personality for the dick you suck, or the vagina you eat, or both. Doesn't matter.
Or neither.
Or neither. You see what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. Never have, never will. I talk about sex as a joke because sometimes it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's just like, I don't care about none of that. Be you. Make your money. Feed your family. Take care of whoever you need to take care of. Don't teach our kids this bullshit. Let the parents be the parents. Let society do it on its own. And that's why I hate about this Biden administration. As a black man, sexuality out the window. Why does that community have more rights than us?
Because they're the squeaky wheel. They're the loud minority.
Right. 3% of this earth. 3% of the population is that. But yet they have the loudest voices, and you see them 99% of the time. I work with people in that community. And guess what? I don't care about what they do. If you
Can
are,
they work?
Yeah,
That's all that matters.
they hardworking and they're great people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I literally cracked a joke with my he's technically my manager, but he's gay. I didn't know. I didn't care. And I cracked a joke on him and his boyfriend having the same name.
Wait, hold, stop. Full stop. Wait, what? They have the same name?
Yeah, him and his boyfriend have the same name. So if they get married, they will literally have the same first and last name.
Well, whose name? You know what? They should switch last names.
They would still be.
Right, I know.
Nothing changed.
Right.
Nothing changes. It's almost like being non-binary.
Oh my God.
Nothing changes. What are you?
Right.
What are you? Shut up. You're a woman. Shut up. Non-binary up until you get pregnant, because only women can do that.
Well, not if you follow science.
Science said only women can do that.
No.
Science. Oh. Science.
Yeah, you have to follow the science.
The science.
Man, I don't know. Like people are getting angry. It's like, look, at least, okay, look, I can't say what anybody else says, but like I said, I use clustering to help me to know what a woman is. So I look at all the characteristics of a woman, biological characteristics, and if you have all of those, then you're probably a woman. And the thing is not, and the whole thing, people are, I don't know, it's just certain things like, look, you know that, man.
You know.
There's just so many things with that, but I'm like, when someone says that they're a woman, you're expecting something, and if they're not that, they're going to be angry. There were literally people who I know, there was one transgender person that I know who was a transgender female, and I was working somewhere, and someone had asked them for their number, and then after they stopped talking, the guy came up to me and asked me, "Is that a man or a woman?" I said what they were. I'm just saying. And he said, "Oh,
How dare you?"
you know," and then the person came up to me after, because he went back to her and said,
This is all wrong.
yeah, and asked to throw it away, asked to throw my number away, and then the person came up to me and said, if anything had happened in
How dare you?
if anything had happened in the store, it would have been my fault. And I'm like, well, wait a second. If you misrepresented yourself, if he were to find out later, after possibly some intimate contact, he possibly could have ended you. I mean, seriously, it's almost
misrepresent yourself,
man.
I may have to represent myself.
No, seriously, like that's happened a few times where people would do that, and then they try to blame the person. It's like, look, no, they put themselves in that situation. Like, and then people would say, oh, well, what were they supposed to do? Not, find love? It's like, no. The thing is, look, there's a community of people who do the same thing and act the same way.
Right.
You could search within that community for people who you would like. Because there are people who like transgender people, and there are people who don't like transgender people. But if you go there acting as though you're not transgender when you are, you limit your ability to find someone who actually likes you.
Right. Right.
And then if they find out, you're just like, well, I can't believe they would act like that. It's like, you knew they were going to act like that.
What the fuck did you expect? But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't deal with the whole identity politics thing. You could do what you want. Hell, we could even hang out. Right. Although if somebody tries to beat the crap out of you, I will most likely protect you. However, at the same time, depending on how you actually, you know what? This is in general. Depending on how you act will dictate whether I want to hang around you, regardless of your sexuality. So if you're a douchebag, I don't want to be around you. Whoever you are.
Kind of like the brick lady.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be around
She
her.
was known for going around slapping white people in the face.
That would be a bad thing to do.
So, you slapping white people in the face, twerking your large ass.
It's a lot bigger than I was expecting. I thought she was a thin lady, but go ahead.
Yeah. Listen, me personally, once you're a shitty person, every bodily feature becomes ugly to me. Because I know you shit.
Well, no. For me, it's a little different. For
I
me,
mean, I get it.
For me, I separate it. So it's like they're an extremely attractive person with a moderately attractive person with a large butt, and they're a jerk. I understand. I look at the whole thing. I don't just ignore it. Like, no, I see that they're somewhat attractive. I mean, she's not ugly, but she's also not the most attractive woman I've ever seen either. I'm saying, but she's decently attractive, has a large butt, and she's a jerk. I'm not going to say this like she's just a jerk. No, I'm looking at the whole thing. Go ahead.
No, I can agree with that. But no, once I get to she's a jerk, I'm like, ew. And
It's not
like
worth
I said, it's just like when you hear shit like that, I'm like, come on now. You sitting here crying, talking about you never did anything wrong to hurt nobody, but yeah, you got whole videos slapping people.
A lot of them.
A lot of them. you got whole videos on your little tirades
Right.
when you were in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't sit here and say that, like, let's say for argument's sake, you did get hit with a brick. That's what your ass get.
Mm.
I don't condone violence against women, and I don't condone hitting women with bricks. But at the same time, when you go out your way to put out that type of energy by assaulting random people because of your quote unquote blackness and get the black knocked out of you, what am I supposed to do?
See, this is how I see it. Part of the reason why the reason why she acts like that, the reason why most jerks and assholes act the way they do is because not enough people get punched in the face.
Right. It's
Like,
like what Mike Tyson said. Everybody has a plan till they get punched in the face.
The thing is, if more people knew that if they acted a certain way around people, they get punched in the face, they probably would act that way a lot less. Or they'd also get punched in the face a lot more. It's one of the two.
Right. Some people just don't want to learn that lesson.
Yeah.
There are people out there that wake up in the morning ready to never learn the lesson until their ass is...
Until they do.
Until they in front of the high power explaining how they get here early.
That was a dumbass.
Like, I had you here at 56. You're 32.
Right.
Stupid.
How dare you?
Why are you in my line?
Right.
Father's God, what are you here for? Wait.
This is all wrong.
Right.
Like, what you doing in my line? You were supposed to go at 20. Yeah, you scheduled here not until 2062. It's 2022. What the fuck is wrong with you?
How dare you?
Turn around. You get to the back of the line.
Right. That's bogus.
You know what? You go to purgatory.
Damn.
Just pull the lever on her ass.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. I mean, like you like I can never sit here and be the type of person that talk that much cash shit and have no hands.
Mm.
You know how it's almost like what a battle rapper said named Geechee Gotti. He says, first of all, fucking somebody's wife and having no hands is a bad idea in the first place.
Actually, it's like two bad ideas put together.
Right. But if you're going to fuck somebody's wife, at least be able to defend yourself.
Right.
So you mean to tell me you can fuck somebody else's girl, but you can't fight when action comes your way? Like, you can talk this much cash shit, but yet you can't fight? How do you talk that much shit knowing your hands is about as shaky as Muhammad Ali's?
Never understood this. Most guys... Momo, you son of a bitch. Oh,
This
my God.
is all wrong. How dare you?
Listen,
R.I.P. to the GOAT.
right. Well, listen, I'm like...
This is your hands. Shaky as fuck.
Look, I don't get it. Like, the majority of people who... Okay, and maybe it's just a thing that men just understand.
This is all wrong.
Men understand this. You don't want to fight anybody unless you know for a fact that you could beat the crap out of them.
Like, you know how many times I done walked away from fights just because that motherfucker was just obscenely larger than me? It's been, I had a couple drunk moments where I felt like my nuts was hanging down to the ball point on my ankle, where I felt that way.
You might want to go see a doctor about that.
No. I want to keep it.
Right.
Name it. Never mind. Anyway. Like sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I have my drunk moments where, you know, I'm ready to test these hands out, see if they still work. And then I run into and then the one person I want to fight, this nigga like 6'14", 386, and his biceps looking like my damn scalp. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go sit down and eat these wings.
No. You should have tested yourself.
Yeah. And I would have been in front of the guy because I wasn't supposed to be there to 2062, and I'm here, and I'm here in 2023. Like, Daddy, this is not, look. This is when you were supposed to be here. What the fuck, man?
How dare you?
What's wrong with you? And I'm looking at God like,
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
cut me some slack.
Right.
It was the liquor.
Mm,
Purgatory.
right.
Yeah. But yeah, like, come on now. Men can logically back out of a situation if you know it's a lose-lose.
Right. But how come women haven't figured that out?
The women have yet to figure that out.
Because from what I can tell, it's not that men are just going off and hauling off and punching women in the face. I'm not saying that doesn't happen. It does.
There are scumbags out there that
right.
do shit like that.
But the majority of the times that actually happens, it's retaliation. And if you say, oh, how can you do that? They're so much smaller than you. But didn't the woman know that before she hit him?
It's almost like what you said in previous podcasts. Would you go up to a bear and slap the shit out of it?
And not expect it to bite you and maul you?
And not expect it to... Exactly. So why would you do that to a man?
And not only that, it's like, well you should be better. Their emotions are in the way. It's like, well, yeah. And they transferred an emotion out of me called rage. And if you expect anyone to think clearly under rage or anger, you're stupid. But somehow we're supposed to control ourselves after we get hit in the face or wherever. But you couldn't have controlled yourself before that happened.
And now look at you. Your ass is on the ground with a shiner probably getting put in the ankle lock.
Damn.
The real ankle lock. Because I'm putting your ass in an ankle lock, you punch me in the face. And you may get ankle slammed. But, no, I don't do that. Here at the Judgment Podcast, we do not condone violence against women.
No, we don't condone violence.
We condone self-defense.
Yes. And the thing is,
against any gender.
Right. The thing is, what I'm getting at is that it shouldn't even be violence against women. It should be violence general. Because guess what? And this is the nature of it. You could say that you don't like the way I'm saying it. You may not agree with the way that I'm putting it out there. But what I'm saying is, if we go out of our way to eliminate violence against anybody, then guess what? Women are part of that.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if women are going out of their way to smack men, they don't care about the not having violence towards women. Because the thing, I'm just saying, look, if I never wanted to be hit by someone, the first thing I would do is never go out of my way to hit someone else. Because if I don't touch them and they hit, if I don't touch them and they hit me, I'm going to retaliate. If I hit them, they're probably going to retaliate. Retaliation is the issue, unless you're saying that you think it's okay for women to hit men. That's not cool. And no one ever says that. They just said you shouldn't hit a woman. Well, why is it okay for her to hit me? I never understood that. That's not and never will be okay.
My pops always told me to defend myself. You don't give a fuck who it is.
Man, I don't. That just
because women have the same capability of putting you in the grave as a man.
I mean, unless you're saying that women are inherently stupid, and that's why they go around picking on people that are bigger than them that can beat the crap out of them.
Right.
Are you saying that?
Are you?
Because I mean, it kind of sounds like what you're saying.
This is all wrong.
Because it's like men know. I mean, as a matter of fact, we don't even get. We tend not to, unless we're drunk, we tend not to put ourselves in those situations where we're going to fight someone who's 2 and 3 times our size, who we know that we're probably going to lose against.
When a man knows that he's clearly going to be in a lose-lose situation, he will back the fuck out of that situation in a heartbeat.
Faster.
If he know he's at a disadvantage, whether he's liquored up or not, he's going to be like, it's 14 of these motherfuckers and it's only one me. I'm a shake. I'm out.
Oh, it's only 14?
Yeah, only 14.
I'll take those odds.
Okay.
Although I feel bad for them because I'm not holding back.
I mean, unless you Chuck Norris, then I get it.
Well, the thing about it is that they all brought the one thing that I can use to destroy them.
What?
Their bodies. Do you know how much pain you can generate in a body?
Yeah.
And if you can't generate pain, do you know how much damage you can cause a body? And you keep bringing it to fight me? You're stupid.
But if you're getting bum rushed by 14 people and it's just
Well, they
you,
still have eyes, throats, and balls. So if they're willing to sacrifice those things to take me out, okay.
I mean, you're
but-
gonna get taken out, but you know, you gonna put up a good fight.
I'm gonna put up a great fight. Look,
I'm not.
man, I feel bad for them.
I'm a realist.
No, I'm a realist too. And what I'm saying is, the worse the situation, the more I'm gonna hurt everybody to the fullest. I'm just saying, because it's either me or them, and if they're making it me or them, I'm gonna make sure it's me.
Well, there ain't no choice in the matter. It's gonna be me because I'm running.
Right.
I'm not like him.
No, well, look. Hold on a second.
I'm not
No,
this
no,
extraordinary
hold on.
superpower.
No,
No, I am a fat black man.
No. I'm not going there. I'm not going there. Hold on a second.
No,
I'm not saying that I would do that.
I'm gonna burn a calorie running.
Hold on a second. Right, a calorie. No, listen. What
Just
I'm
a
saying
calorie.
is one. Like, oh man, you
Oh.
with a foot.
Yeah.
No, God damn. No. What I'm getting at is that if I had no choice, I'm taking them all out. But yes, the very first part of self-defense is having good cardio and running away. Jumping, climbing, running, shimmying through things, whatever you have to do, get away from the danger.
You want to whoop my ass, you gotta earn it. Cause like once I'm in a place where I can't run anymore, now you gotta earn it. Cause you
I just
know,
cut out the middleman. I'd like to use my cardio, take them out. But I mean, look, I don't really like violence. I really don't, unless it's necessary. I mean, I don't necessarily like it then, but I'm just saying.
you love it.
No. As a matter of fact, I prefer for everyone to be safe, and I do my best to make sure that everyone around me is safe. That's it.
I get it. But safety also requires violence.
Sometimes.
I mean, no, I understand. No, I know it sometimes. But sometimes. But yeah, if I'm in a situation, it's 14 of them is one of me. My fat ass is turning to Usain Bolt. I'm gonna run this 200 yards fast as fuck. I'm gonna be like, buddy, I'm fast as fuck, boy. You have no idea how fast I really am. And I'm running. And if they catch my ass, I'm gonna be like,
This is all wrong. How dare you?
unhand me.
It's good.
Yeah. But what they don't know is if I'm running and you still catch me and I'm fat, you think I'm gonna fight you?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
No.
Come on,
Don't
man.
do that now. I'm up in the blicky. I'm up in the blicky. I'm a knock down. If it's 14 of y'all, 13 of y'all getting shot.
What about the 14th?
I'll fight them then.
Right.
I'll fight you then. Then I will fight you.
Right.
Now it's 1-on-1. I'll be more than willing to fight you there. Oh, damn. I only shot 13 of you. It's just you and me now. Put them up.
Right.
And if I still get my ass whooped, guess what? I shot 13 of them.
Right.
But I'm not going to say it's all cash shit knowing I ain't got no hands.
Don't do it. Stupid.
Boy, you ain't got
Unless
no
you like being beat up.
Right. Unless you into some BDSM shit.
Right.
Like, come on now.
Spank me harder. Get out.
Every punch you talking about some, yeah. They beating the shit out you and they wondering why you got a full-on bone.
Right.
They looking like,
wrong. How dare you?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm like, what the hell? I'm beating the shit out this dude. This motherfucker he got a whole half a roll of toilet paper in his pants, right?
Right.
I'm like, come on now, dog. What's wrong with you? Oh boy, I'm sick of politics. I'm sick of Biden.
Yeah.
I'm sick of the break lady.
But you know what's really good though?
What?
The new live action One Piece on Netflix. They did a really good job.
Hey, this is why me and Vince sync well, because he knew what I said was leading to a segue, and he completed that motherfucking mission. Thank you, brother. Like, he knew the segue was. A round of applause. God, this when you do 52 episodes with one person, you tend to be in sync. But yeah, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Yes, I did hear about that new live action One Piece.
Yeah, it was. I haven't seen the last episode, but they actually hit a lot of the plot points. They did exactly what I said. Like, look, you already have a property that works well that people liked. All you literally have to do is go just about scene for scene. If people liked it, they're going to watch it anyway, even though they know what the story is. I know what the story is. I'm still watching it.
Right, for people who know the story, they're still watching it. And this crazy part is, I like the fact that even though I haven't watched the episode yet, and I will, but one thing I've constantly heard is that they stuck to the script.
They didn't, as far as I could tell, they didn't add anything in, and
they didn't take anything out.
Like no one just magically became gay. No one is either.
Nobody's gay.
Well, actually, they might be.
This is
But
all wrong.
I'm saying they might be.
How dare
But
you?
I don't remember that from the so that no no redheads or black. What else? Yeah, they're just not adding in just like, why was that even put in there?
Right.
Like
They're not ruining something for representation.
Yeah. Women weren't men and vice versa. They didn't gender swap anybody.
God.
They actually just went along with the thing. And it's like, do they look exactly how they do in the anime? No. I mean, obviously,
we know
can't
that's
because
like
huge eyes and whatnot. No,
right.
I mean, but the thing is, they actually did. I mean, I think they probably could have done slightly better as far as the casting goes. But who they have is pretty good as far as acting goes.
Yeah.
I mean, so
like I said, I've heard nothing but great things. But this is what happens when you stick to the script.
Yeah.
Instead of doing stupid shit
you
like
already knew it worked. Just use that.
Like Snow Brown and 7 small people.
Magical people. Creatures. Magical creatures.
You see what I'm saying? Or Little Mermaid. Or what else?
What you talking about as far as the
She-Hulk.
had so much potential.
You see what I'm saying? This is what happens when you don't stick to the script. You get bullshit like that. Now, I appreciate them sticking to the script.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing changed, nothing subtracted, nothing added. They kept it as is, and look at the numbers that they are doing.
Yeah.
They realize, wait, this works.
Mm-hmm.
Why would we ruin it by making a character black or making them trans or putting in some representation? No, bitch. This is entertainment. Keep your political shit away from my entertainment. If I'm watching basketball, I don't want to hear shit about politics.
No.
You don't watch porn and wait for the girl who's getting bust on to talk about the patriarchy.
Wait a second. Has identity politics found its way into porn?
I hope not. But then again, who's really paying attention when they're masturbating?
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't know either.
Oh, okay.
As a once famous YouTuber said, Tommy Sotomayor, Hard dick and logic don't mix.
Right.
How many times have you thought logically while getting some vaginal resources?
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I'm just saying. How many times have you thought logically? I haven't thought logically at all. Like, I need some
Logic? What's that?
logic, vaginal resources. That's all I know.
Right.
My logic is to pull out.
Mm.
You know, it's the reason why I don't have any children.
That you're aware of.
No, I'm aware. I try to keep up with all of them.
Right.
Hey. Yeah, black. Yeah, black. Is he? Okay. Have a good one.
Right. That's bogus.
What? Ain't my kid. I ain't got to take care of it. I ain't got to take care of it. Shit. You know. Yeah, so what? I ain't getting nobody pregnant. I don't use condoms. But I'll get nobody pregnant. But then again, I've been having daddy fever, so I've been refraining from sex. Because my whole thing is presidents pull out. I don't. The only thing that pulls out in my place right now is the oven things when you want to pull out to get your meal. Outside of that, that's the only thing that's pulling out in this place. Me pulling out shit. So I'm trying to put somebody on a 9-month vacation.
Oh, my goodness.
I'll sit with them.
Get out.
I'll go to all the classes.
Right.
You know, I'll meditate with the baby. Yeah, I do all that. Do all the hee-hee-hoos. You see what I'm saying? Do all the hee-hee-hoos, the ha-ha-has, the haberdasheries, and the hemoglobins.
What?
Just saying. Real.
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? So, you know, I have to refrain from sex because, you know, I don't want to look a chick square in her iris and say, I want a boy. And then shoot my seed cannon.
What are you, a Pokemon?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Seed cannon. I choose you.
Seed cannon is fainted.
It's highly effective. Super effective.
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Oh, my goodness.
This soundbite is Vincent's fault.
Right.
This is Vince's fault. But oh boy, what was we talking about? Outside of me shooting up clubs, anime.
Yep. But yeah, they did a really good job. Like probably the best live action representation that I've seen. I'm not saying it's the best one ever because I haven't seen all live action remakes, but this one they did an extremely good job.
Instead of
it's what I was expecting Cowboy Bebop to be.
The representation,
And they were close, but
right. Right. Fuck your characters. Race swapping all, cut all that shit out. The representation we want is you for to represent the source material.
Yes.
That's the representation we want. Represent the source material.
Absolutely.
This is why a lot of you fucking shows fail, and this is why Hollywood hasn't learned.
Yep.
You're too fucking stupid to realize that. Almost everything you've put out has been doo-doo water.
Right.
There's no way in hell that we're about almost 10 months into the year, and I can count on one hand how many good movies I've saw. You There's no fucking way in hell I should be able to count on one hand
Right.
how many good shows, good programming I've watched and sat down and just enjoyed.
You know, someone was telling me that they're just going to stop watching any new stuff. It's just going to start looking at stuff from 2000s and earlier.
That's
like
basically what you have to do.
1999 and lower. They're going to start watching all the stuff from
Nobody
that.
wants to watch this bullshit. A lot of these shows are ass.
Yeah.
How much America's Got Talent do you need to see on the fucking screen before you just had enough of just watching motherfuckers sing and dance all day?
Right. Well, it's fun to sing and dance.
Yes.
You know?
Do that in your shower while you butt ass and pray that you'll slip and fall.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the most embarrassing deaths. Dying naked. Like, unless you well endowed, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go out that way.
Right.
But for the growers and not showers, that's not the way we want to go.
I mean, you die, and then they the people go and see you when they're taking you out because the sheet falls off, and then all of a sudden,
next thing,
impressive.
right.
Yeah.
Or you could die, go same scenario, and the sheet comes off you, and they're like,
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Right.
or
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's horrible.
like, take your pick.
Right.
That's the worst. Like, look, if you're working with a baby giraffe neck, of course you'll probably want to die naked. You
Right.
want the world to see
Right.
this.
Oh my God.
You want the world to see this. I went out like a gangster.
Right.
But if you part of the if you part of the average committee,
Mm-hmm.
then I would like at least have my drawers on.
The itty bitty dicky committee.
Itty bitty dicky committee.
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Who needs Hansel and Gretel when you got Boosie and Gretel? That's horrible. That is horrible. But yeah, that's the last dying butt ass. Hell no, not at this state I'm in. Are you gonna
Yes, you.
gut hanging off to the side, man, boobs sweat,
Oh man.
balls look like raisins. They probably dropped.
Raisins? Why are they so small?
I don't know.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you making me think about your balls? Stop talking about this.
I'm not making you think about my balls. I'm just giving the,
Oh my
the worst
God.
description possible.
Ugh,
of
raisins.
dying naked, raisin nuts.
Ugh.
That's
Not to be confused with Raisin Nut Brand.
oh yeah, I forgot. Or raising lunatic children. Raisin nuts.
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
What? Your kid could be a nut too. That's a double entendre. Because technically, when you think about it, your kid is a nut.
We are looking for sponsorship. If you'd like to sponsor us, please contact Dontavius at judgmentpod444@gmail.com. Dontavius?
This is all wrong. How dare you?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right, I'm going to apologize.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
What?
Nothing.
This has been an entertaining hour. This is good vibes, y'all.
Mm.
Like, I'm in a better mood than where I was last episode. And probably this is the best I've ever felt on a Monday. So it's a good day. It's a good day for
Didn't even
everybody.
have to use his AK.
Right. Gotta say it was a good day.
Mm-hmm.
Just waking up in the morning. Gotta thank God.
Yeah.
I don't know, but today seems kind of odd. No barking from the dog. No smoke. And Mama cooked breakfast with no hog?
Mm.
Round of applause. All right, y'all. Anything else you want to talk about?
I think we covered everything, didn't we?
Yeah. I think this was a good episode. I think we should leave it here.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And plus, you know, now that I got a new memory card, now we give them an hour and shit. When we
Right.
get a whole 7 hours.
Like, you want to do a 7-hour pod?
Hell no, unless we going live.
Right. Do it live. We'll do it live.
Right, that's what she said. Anywho's y'all. I'm your host, Octavius Rowe. That's Vince.
You.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
That's Boosie.
This is all wrong.
And that's Gretel.
How dare you?
Gretel.
Boosie and Gretel. Hansel and Gretel? No.
I get it.
Boosie.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
It's not funny, but I get it.
I don't care. This may be the title.
Right.
Episode 52. Ha! Told you I was going to remember. Fuck you. All right, y'all. I'm your host, Octavius Rowe. That's Vince.
You.
We're out of here. Oh, yeah.
Put your pussy lips on live, I'll give you $1,000.
Just saying.